A very good morning to all my dear students. Myself Krishna Yadav, your English teacher. I hope you all are well and safe at your homes and also fine. So let's talk about the study. Here is the chapter part 2, The Sound of Music, from the book Beehive. It is a story all about a girl, Evelyn Glennie, who was getting casually deaf, but she was a great musician. As you all know that we have already read 5 paragraphs of this chapter, so let's talk about the paragraph 6. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. It means whenever any concert was happened of Evelyn, everyone was very intriguing, very fascinating to see her because she can't hear, but she was a great musician. In our 2 hour discussion, she never missed a word. When the narrator took an interview of her, she said that a man with bushy beards gave me trouble. She laughed. She started to laugh and said that only a man who had bushy beards created some problem to her. It is not just watching the lips, it is the whole face, especially the eyes, because she said that it is not just watching the lips, because she could catch the words by the lip sync. And when a man who had the bushy beard, she can't reach the lip sync of that man, and it's the whole face, especially the eyes. And the eyes of this that bushy beards man was very making trouble. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. The Evelyn Glennie's spoken was Scottish tilt. Tilt means lehja, like in Rajasthani lehja, Haryanvi. You can make a difference between all this. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11. Evelyn said when she was 11 years old, she could hear the voice very clearly. But after that age, she was getting gradually deaf and deaf. But that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. And she also told that she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese language also. It means she knew 3 languages: Scottish, French, and Japanese. Now the seventh para. As for music, she explains it pours in through every part of my body because she knew how to play the music instruments. She knew approx 1,000 music instruments. She also said that every music every music lyric was flew in her part of body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. Every music lyric was tingled in her skin, in her cheekbones, and even in her hair. When she plays the xylophone, as you can see, xylophone here. Here is the xylophone. And she is Evelyn Glenn. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing the stick into her fingertips. As you all know that she was deaf, but still she felt the music with the help of fingertips. When she played the xylophone, the strings also spring in her fingertips. By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. As the drums was playing, the music also played in her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. Whenever she played the music, she played the xylophone, she could feel the vibrations of that music. बेयर मीन्स होता है विदाउट बियरिंग एनी शूज़ और एनी फुटवेयर, नहीं, जिसको हम बोलते हैं नंगे पैर. Whenever she played the music, she always bare feet. I hope you all understand. Okay, now come to the para 8. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. We can imagine that everyone was happy to hear her. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. In 1991, she also won that award, and it was a great award. Says master percussionist James Blatz, God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. If you some notice, this line is repeating again. As you can say that we see the line in the starting of the chapter. Here it is. These are the same lines. So come to the 8th para. The percussionist James Blatz said that God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. Means God even took her hearing, but he also gave some extraordinary excellence to Evelyn Glennie. What we hear, she feels. हम जो भी सुनते हैं, she feels that far more deeply than any of us. और ये हमारी समझ से बहुत ज़्यादा आगे. That is why she expresses music so beautifully, and that's the reason that she expresses the music very beautifully. Paragraph 9. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Workaholic means a person who finds it difficult to stop working. Whenever a person became a workaholic, it's very difficult to stop working. It means he or she is very hardworking person. Evelyn also accept that she was workaholic. I have just got to work often harder than classical musicians. Evelyn also said that she just got to work often harder than classical musicians. Classical musicians से ज़्यादा भी वो काम करती थी. But the rewards are enormous. लेकिन जो उसको rewards मिले that are very big. Enormous means very big. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. Along the regular concert, it means उसके जो regular concert होते थे कहीं भी किसी पार्टी में या किसी बड़े कंसर्ट या किसी बड़े ऑर्केस्ट्रा के साथ जो खुद की कंसर्ट करती थी, एवेलिन ऑल्सो गिव्स वो शी ऑल्सो गेव फ्री कंसर्ट, फ्री विदाउट पेइंग एनी मनी. शी ऑल्सो गेव फ्री कंसर्ट इन प्रिजन मीन्स कैच जो जेल होती है, एंड हॉस्पिटल्स ऑल्सो. शी ऑल्सो गिव्स हाई प्रायोरिटी टू क्लासेस फॉर यंग म्यूजिशियंस. साथ ही साथ जितने भी यंग म्यूजिशियंस की जो क्लासेस थी उनको भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा हाई प्रायोरिटी देती थी. एन रिचलिन ऑफ द बेथहोवन फंड फॉर दी डेफ चिल्ड्रन सेज शी इज़ अ शाइनिंग इंस्पायरेशन फॉर डेफ चिल्ड्रन. एंड एनी रिचलिन जो कि डेफ चिल्ड्रन का जो फंड था, बेथहोवन उनकी काफ़ी बड़ी क्रिएटर थी. शी ऑल्सो सेड दैट शी इज़ अ शाइनिंग इंस्पायरेशन फॉर डेफ चिल्ड्रन. जो भी डेफ चिल्ड्रन हैं, फॉर दैम एवेलिन वॉज अ ग्रेट इंस्पायरेड. They see that there is now ever that they cannot go. It's also a great achievement for Evelyn. So last para of first part 1. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. अपनी एज से अगर दुगने लोग, it means Evelyn was just 16 years old, and 16 twice means 32 years old के भी जो musicians थे, Evelyn also got published our own concert and also had the great publicity for that. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra. ऑर्केस्ट्रा के साथ में अपने खुद के म्यूज़िक इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स को प्ले करना विदाउट एनी हियरिंग, शी वॉज अ रियली ग्रेट एंड डेमोन्स्ट्रेटेड दैट इट कैन बी वेरी मूविंग. एंड साथ ही साथ डेमोन्स्ट्रेट किया कि विदाउट एनी मूविंग द म्यूज़िक यू कैन फील. शी हैज़ गिवन इंस्पिरेशन टू दोज हु आर handicapped, and those person who are handicapped, who having any physical disability, she also gave the inspiration to all them. People who look to her and say, people whenever look at her, they say, if she can do it, I can. That with having any disability, if she can, then full capability of the human body, every person can do everything. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions people. Millions means every lakh persons, 10 lakh, 100 lakh persons can feel the pleasure, can feel the happiness to see, to hear the music of Evelyn Glenn, because she was deaf. She was gradually getting deaf from age of 11, but still she knows how to feel the music and how to play the musical instrument. So that's all. It's all written by Deborah Cowley. I hope you can understand all the chapter. This is the part 1. In next class we will start the part 2, the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. As you can see the questions under the page, we have already done first, second and third question. Today I will give you the homework second of part second question and third question, and there is also some homework for you. And now if you have any doubt, you can ask me on my personal number. So just do your homework, and I hope you all will capture the explanation of the chapter. Thank you and have a nice day to all of you.